Hey guys, my name is Cartoonz, and today we're going to be talking about how to open as a mage. And I feel like the opener as a Frost Mage PvP is probably the most essential thing that you can learn when it comes to PvP, just because the opener is usually, the way I play my mage anyways, it's the strongest part of your game. Like, right as you open, you can pretty much line everything up to be at the highest possible percentage to do the most damage. As you can see, I have a mage here. He's just a 90 mage in full PvP gear. I think he actually has better gear than I do right now, which is pretty sad for me. But that doesn't matter. What I do recommend, and I'm going to show a couple of arena clips of this tactic anyways, is that I would open with an invis, right? Okay, so he can't see you. He's not going to be able to stop you from doing anything. He can't stun you, CS you, whatever. I have a one-shot macro video that you should probably look up, and all you got to do is hit the one-shot macro, Frost Bomb, and then Nova, Deep Freeze, hit your Fire Blast with the Glyph, Frostfire, and then two Ice Lances. As you can see, he's down to like 20% health. And to talk about that Glyph I use, it's Glyph of Fire Blast. And what it does is it makes your Frost Bomb instantly explode. Like, absolutely instant. So, you don't have to wait the 5 or 6 seconds that it takes for the Frost Bomb to go away. It actually is completely instant, and that is what gets it to be able to be a huge amount of burst. Without the trinkets, I'll show you what kind of damage it does. If I were to just regularly do a Frost Bomb, Frost Nova, Deep Freeze, Fire Blast, this, 2 Ice Lances, and that's 1 Deep Freeze. He goes down to about 45%, yeah, give or take. It's pretty strong. It's like the opener is definitely the strongest part of your game as a Frost Mage. I mean, that's just the way I play it anyways, but a lot of it does have to do with gearing. Like, I have 43% damage increase on frozen targets because I gear everything to mastery. So a lot of that has to do with that. And also, you know, if I were to do it again, Frost Bomb, and then I get a Frozen Orb, Deep Freeze, Frostfire, 2 Ice Lances, you can also toss out a Frozen Orb, and then that can be unlimited Ice Lances as well. Or you could even do like an Alter Time with your Brain Freeze proc, and then get 2 Brain Freezes. Like, it's just that, that interesting, because you can do so many possibilities. There's so many ways to get a ton of procs as a Frost Mage. And as the opener, that's what I do as my choice of opener, so let's move on to the arena clips. Alright, so I'm going to start with playing a game against a Feral Druid Wrestler Shaman as a Mage Rogue comp, and I run in with my mount, and he has Shroud of Concealment. At about this time, we look at the health of the players and decide which target to go on, and since the Feral Druid is stealthed, it's probably best to just open up on the Shaman instead of just trying to prolong it and go for the Feral. But he does get a stealth out with his Symbiosis Prowl, but I know he's there, so I'm just going to Frost Nova. This was a little bit anticlimactic, because I couldn't just straight up open on him, I had to get him out of stealth first. And unfortunately, I did have to start with an Ice Lance to get his grounding off, and now you can see I pop my macro and start casting Frost Bomb, but I get Cycloned. I didn't want to cast Frost Bomb again at the chance of being interrupted, so I Presence of Mind Frost Bomb, Deep Freeze him, and then explode it right away, and then toss a Frostfire Bolt into him. And timing the burst damage with my Rogue, we take him down nearly instantly, just because we timed it perfectly. Like, everything about that game was perfect when it comes to burst damage. We timed it perfectly. We did everything that we could have to counteract what they did and make the best decision that we could for our game. For my second game, I'm going to be fighting against a Retribution Paladin and a Healing Monk. And as you can see, I'm checking the health because I want to choose the right target. We decide to go on the Healing Monk because of his health pool and his vulnerability. I start in Invisibility because my Rogue is going to move up because I want him to start the game first. As you can see, he saps the Ret Paladin and opens on the Monk right about now, so that everything can be ready for when I open. He has a 2-second immunity, which ends right about now, and then what we're going to be doing is I'm going to pop my one-shot macro, and then move on with a Frost Bomb with a Frost Nova right over it, and as you can see, I Deep Freeze, and then Fire Blast, and then a huge crit happens from my Frost Bomb because I timed all the offensives perfectly. And then my Rogue gets a couple lucky crits with his offensives up, and then he dies immediately with the Ret Paladin completely controlled. And I believe that that is a perfect game. Having a target completely controlled and then destroying the other targets instantly is a perfect setup, perfect opener. And that's why this game was so successful. I hope that you have learned something from my method, but now we're going to watch it in full speed for you to enjoy.
320k, yeah, 320k off, we can do this.
You could steal Earth Shield too if you will. Oh, just kidding.
What? He's pounced. He's prowled, actually. Oh, I'm pounced. I'm triggering him. I don't care. He's
Here we go,
killing us.
damage.
Yeah.
Cyclone.
I'm kidding.
Should
Oh,
die.
bash through evasion.
Dead.
He's still dead. Ooh.
He got an instant clone so fast.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's all RNG. Monk has no gear. We can actually just go monk if you want.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna scepter it.
Yeah, separate, go.
Yeah, keep shotting. Okay, and here comes the invincible. It's off. He's full roaded. He's one shot.
Alright, he's dead.
Yeah.
But hey guys, I did just want to take a moment to talk a little bit more about one of my sponsors, skillcap.com. And they did ask me to promote their product a little bit more and show you guys a little bit more of what it's about for those who don't know what it's about, even though a lot of you already do. But what Skillcapped is it is a huge tutorial site, just like one that I made here, but it has a lot of different kinds of perspectives, mostly from just top players. I'm one of the people on here, and I have the ability to do it. I try to keep a lot of my content free for you all, but from time to time I will put one up anyways. And as you can see, like, there's tons of top players like Azale, and they have this full bio here. You know, they got his macros. He didn't set his macros. But there's tons of questions you can ask them themselves, and it's just like a small fee. It's like, I think it's like $4, $5 per month. It's really not even that much. Like, it's, if you really want to learn and become a better player, I really recommend going to this site and using it. And if you want to, there is a link in the description that's kind of like my affiliate link, and it tells Skillcap how many people I'm sending over. So if you want to go check Skillcapped out, sign up. It's a really, really great website. There's a huge forum for you to use. There's class guides. There's tons of videos, like tons. I'll go to the videos here. This is just the free section, and there's just tons of videos. If you really like, 141 pages of videos that are just like for you to use. So I hope that you guys will check that out. The link is in the description for you all to use, and I will see you guys next time. Cartoonz out.